quelle est la forme de la contre-révolution catholique? Quel est le sens?
Je voudrais faire. Quelle est la langue la plus
commune, c'est l'anglais.
Anglais. Bon, anglais. The Catholic counter-revolution must be an ideal of every Catholic in our time. This ideal must comprise of three elements, fundamental elements: prayer, study, and action. Why prayer? Because without divine grace, we can do absolutely nothing. Our Lord Jesus Christ is adamant about this. Without me, you can do nothing. So we need the prayer, we rediscover the life of prayer, not as something we do as a habit, as a tradition, but above all, we must rediscover the life of prayer, especially in the presence of Jesus Christ in our churches. Many good Catholics have taken for granted that Jesus Christ is in heaven and the Eucharist is a symbol. It is not. It is a real presence of Jesus among us, the Emmanuel, God with us. We must rediscover the prayer of the Rosary in families, that families may once again revitalize their prayer life. We must rediscover devotion to Saint Michael the Archangel to combat the influence of the devil in our times. And discover the devotion to the Sacred Heart of Jesus, because Jesus must be seen as a king of our society. Not just the king of my heart or my family, my parish, but the king of our society, of our country. We may live in a republic here in Poland, yes, by all means, but he is the king. And our laws, our institutions, our culture must reflect the mind of our Lord Jesus Christ. This is prayer. Second, study. How can we possibly share the truth if we don't know it with clarity? Pope John Paul wrote a Fides et Ratio, faith and reason. And he showed right in the very first paragraph that faith and reason are like two wings that take the soul of man in their knowledge and love to God. So we must promote, rediscover Catholic apologetics. It's not my opinion on this, it's John Paul himself. About almost 10 years ago, the bishops of the Antilles went to Rome for their ad limina visit. And Pope John Paul said this to them: what the church needs today is a new apologetics for the people, that they may understand what the church teaches and be able to face the onslaught of the many sects. So it's up to us, lay Catholics, cooperate with all the good clergy to promote the knowledge of the faith. If you go to my website, RaymondDeSouza.com, you find plenty of material along with these lines. So prayer, study, and action. The first and foremost action is to undo the culture of death in your country. Pro-life. Abortion is a curse. And we cannot possibly expect God's blessings in our social life, in our progress, in our economy, in our everything else, if we keep on murdering unborn Polish children. It is fundamentally necessary, whatever the case may be. We can never, ever kill an innocent person to save a person who is also innocent. Take, for example, if my son needs a liver transplant, I cannot go to somebody else's house, kill his son, take his liver, and put on my son. The goal is good, but the means are evil. And the ends can never justify the means. We must, therefore, understand the culture of death, of abortion, contraception, of euthanasia, as well as homosexual marriage, that is today is a plague in the Western world. You here in Poland, you are blessed, you don't have all these things. So we must then organize ourselves together in prayer, in promoting apologetics, and in action to defeat the culture of death, and then receive the blessings that our Lord wants to give to us in this life, as we wait to contemplate Him in heaven, in the supreme beauty, the eternal marvelousness of the contemplation of the infinite beauty of God in heaven. God bless you all.
Thank you.